How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my channel. This is a little bit of a different video that I've done, so if this is your first video you're seeing, check out the previous videos I've been putting out. I've been putting exercises of the weeks, stretches of the weeks, and 2 home workout a week as well, and that has been for the past 2 weeks, so go check them out as well if you're new here, and if not, then welcome to the next video. So today's video is going to be 5 tips to improve your home workout experience, and just a little bit of advice on how you can mix it up a little bit, or just make it better, more fun, more efficient, and just a little bit more sustainable for you to improve and get the results that you're looking for. Now, home workouts are not for everyone. Like I've already said before, I'm not the greatest at relying on staying at home. There's too many distractions, especially with having kids and stuff like that. There's far too many distractions, and a lot of people struggle as well, just for the sake of motivation and being alone maybe, and just not having that social interaction. So we've got some advice for you today. Tip number 1 is set a routine. Just try and set some normality into your life, especially for those who are being furloughed and they're not at work currently still, that you need to find some sort of normality in your life. So set a routine, try and get to bed around the same time, give or take an hour. The same with waking up. So that means you've got, a very close guess into exactly how many hours throughout the day for you to get things done. And that's really good as well. Obviously, it'll be in your life for when you were working, because you're always going to bed at the same time and kind of getting up at the same time for, whatever sort of shifts you had to do at work. And you knew the hours you had throughout the day to work out. Whereas if you're just not doing anything and you're just kind of at home, then you just kind of go, I've got plenty of time throughout the day, I'll do it later, and then you don't. I've done it, I'm sure you've done it, I know everyone does it. So just try and set out a time, try and set a time to go to bed, set a time to wake up, and if you prefer to work out in the morning, try and just work out, not long after being awake. And again, if it's in the evening or at night time, just anything like that, just try and set a time for you to work out, and just set a routine for different things, and try and do everything around the same time every day. Like, you obviously don't want it to get too repetitive that it gets boring, but just try and set a routine that suits you and helps you get back onto that sort of normality, a sense of normality, because we don't know how long this stuff's going to last. Tip number 2 is to find a workout buddy. So doing things like online video calls with your friends or family or someone like that. It's very great to do it with someone that's got sort of similar goals, because in that way, you can help each other and work together and just hold each other accountable. It's obviously being on the video calls and stuff like that, it's not the greatest, but if you're looking at each other's, if you're keeping diaries and stuff like that, and you're looking at each other's routines, just kind of hold each other accountable. You can do it over video calls, just kind of sending each other your, like I said, diaries and stuff like that, or whatever it is you're keeping, and just, it helps for your motivation, so you're not doing it alone. It's great to just kind of know that someone's there for you, and obviously for those that are living with someone and living with family, then also do it with them. That's also a great way, is just try and get the family involved and try and everyone do it together. Then that way, you're not just going to decide, no, I'm not doing it because they're doing that or they're doing that. No, just try and find someone, if you can, that's got similar workout goals. If not, it doesn't matter, just find someone just to keep you motivated, to keep you accountable, and you can hold them accountable, and just make it an overall fun process, rather than just slugging it out yourself and just finding no motivation whatsoever. Find someone to help you. Tip number 3 is to find some online content, whether it's going on a gym page, the gym that you went to before. Most gyms are doing something, they're always putting out. So like for myself, for the gym that I work at, that I'm always putting out 2 workouts a week, and then the gym itself, the owner there, they're also putting out their workout at the weekends and that. So that gym in total are putting out 3 workouts a week, for free for anyone to do. And there's lots of gyms that do this. YouTube is massive. There will be something for you. If you have a very specific type of niche workout that you want to do, guarantee you YouTube will have it. If it doesn't have it, comment down below and I'll make one for you. Tip number 4 is to find an online PT. It goes the same as having the online content, but rather than looking at the free stuff that's made, or designed to just kind of be a general sort of workout. If you find the online PT, they will designate that workout to you, specifically to you, and obviously cater to your abilities and any of the contraindications or anything that you've got. They'll also keep you accountable, just the same as the buddy one. but you know, they're qualified, so you know they've got that little bit more knowledge and a little bit more different ways to kind of hold that for you. You know, I'm sure each different PT has their own way of keeping clients accountable and tracking and diaries and all these sort of things. So finding an online qualified PT, or even just finding online classes and stuff like that as well, you know, anything that's like that is, you know, they're great. They'll give you things exactly the way you need it, how you need it, and the way you want it, just to keep you going. And then obviously a great thing for both of you is, if you find someone you've never done before, is once the gym's open back up, you know, you never know, you might end up doing, you know, sessions in the gym, and you'll already have that rapport with each other that once you're in the gym, you know, there's nothing to build up. You already know each other. It's just the fact, the difference is it's face to face. The last and final tip number 5, is to find like a challenge. Like, you know, gyms and personal trainers and any of these other, again, online pages and content are always doing some sort of 30-day challenge, or, you know, 15-day challenge, 2-week challenge, whatever it is. Find one of these, try and get yourself involved. The idea with it is, you know, you're paying for something to do every single day, and then at the end sometimes people give away prizes and things like that, and these are not, this is the one I would least recommend. You know, this is like, if you've tried everything else, this is the last one I would try. I wouldn't go for this one straight away, just mostly because there's an end goal to it, you know, because once you're finished, then what are you going to do? You know, there's not another challenge for God knows how long. You may have that motivation after that to be like, right, I know what I'm doing now, let's get it done. But some people do the challenge, you know, get the results, get what they wanted, and then they end up back in a slump again. And it's just, that's not great. You know, you don't want to end up, you know, just basically reverting right back to the beginning. You know, there's that whole process of going round and just a big 360 right back to the beginning again. You don't want that. You want to be able to do the challenge and then go, right, I've got what I need, I've got the motivation, and I know where my mind's at, and I'm going to do it. And then you can continue. So that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think of it below. Please like the video, subscribe for sure. Please subscribe. Share the video around to your friend. Comment any other sort of like tips or like, you know, top 5 list kind of idea you like to do. And please check out my last videos as well. And I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you very much.